Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockman Supply. It's been a big week for video requests, so today we are doing Kevin, who has a molding master, but we're going to get to David, Roger, and Ryan in the coming weeks. So anyway, Kevin has a molding master, and he is just wondering what the simplest way to replace the head of his molding master and what kind of options he has. So the most popular way to do this is guys will buy a separate head that is a different grit than what they have in there, because changing it is much easier than refilling the head. We also sell refills, so you need 6 of these packages to refill a 12-inch head like this. If it's a split head, you need 3 of each grit. But today I'm just going to show you guys how to switch the head. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the base here. We got 4 red Robbie screws. Now you can do this with a screwdriver. I just have a drill with a long driver on it. Driver's a lot longer than it needs to be, but that's just the one I grabbed here. So take out these 4 screws. We'll put those aside. Now we'll pull this this base out here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now that we got that here, we're going to put the molding master flat on the plexiglass face side here. So we're going to flip it over, do it just like this. So now that we got it flipped over, we're going to take these 4 nuts out. So 2 there, 2 there. And what we're going to do is kind of make them the same, just so we can access it with the drill here. So we'll get the bottom one here first. Now on the back side, these are what they call K-lock nuts. So you won't need a wrench on them. They kind of hold themselves in place. So it makes it nice and easy to get them out. So pop them off. So then what we'll do is actually this one's already lowered. I didn't have that tight. But we'll lower the side so our drill fits here. There we go. And same thing here, we'll loosen it off. Lower that a little bit. Okay. So we got all the nuts off here. So now we just got to get rid of the belt. So what we'll do, just to make it a little bit easier, we'll split the belt in half here. So let's twist that. I have actually a video on how to take apart this link belt. So if you have trouble with this stuff, you can watch that video. So now that we got that off, we're going to lift the pulley side up and slide it out, because it's going to be on the side of that sander on this side. So slide it out like that. So there's my old head. So now we just got to take those bearings, the pulleys off. So you have an Allen key here. I think this is the right size. And we'll loosen that off here. So there's 2 keys in the bearings, and there's 1 key in the pulley. Or actually, sorry, there's 2 on this pulley. Different machine just has 1. Okay, so 1 there, 1 right there. That'll pop off. Oh, maybe I didn't get that one quite. And that'll come off here. Sometimes you gotta twist it a little bit, and that'll let it pop off. Flip it over. The same thing here. Okay. That'll slide off. So there's our old head. Now this head honestly has a lot of life left in it yet. So normally I wouldn't change this, but just for you guys, we're going to switch ahead. So we'll grab our new head. Now there's 2 different lengths. One side is slightly less shaft than the other. So you're going to actually want to put the pulley on the side that is a little bit shorter. So pulley on, bearing on. We'll slide that pulley up kind of where it was before. Same thing, just lock it up. They make the hole for the set screw quite long, so you got to screw it in quite a bit. Same thing here. And at this point, I'm not going to lock the bearings on. We're just going to put them on there. So, same as before, you're going to slide the shaft through on this side, and then it's going to go in on this side. You're going to grab your bolts and nuts, and you're going to put them in here. So the head on the top of the bearing, just like this. Get them in there like that. Okay, slide that over. And we're just going to finger tighten these nuts for now. Okay, same thing on the opposite side. We're doing the top bolts first. Okay, then we're going to lift this head up so it's easier to get those bottom ones. Okay, lock it up there. Lock it up. And we will tighten it up here. And so if you look at this nut, you see it's got that little, they call it a K-lock nut. Makes it a lot easier to take off and put back on because it doesn't require a wrench to hold it to tighten up the opposite side. Okay. So we got that guy on there. So now what we're going to do, once I have that in a good spot, we can lock those pulleys up. Sorry, not the pulleys, the bearings. So they're locked on the shaft. Then we'll tighten the nuts back up. So then we'll lower it right to the bottom, and we will put our link belt back together. That. Flip it back in place. Throw that back on the pulley. Now if you look at that, I got the pulley way in the wrong spot here. So let's slide that over. So now we have our new head on there. So last thing I would do is just put my bottom back on the sander. So now we are ready to sand. We got a brand new head in there and we're good to go. So yeah, Kevin, that's basically how you do it. It's not too difficult. You just got to get a few bolts and get some Allen keys out to do that. So like I said earlier, we do have a little bit of a backup on videos, but I'm always happy for more ideas. So email me at info@stockmansupply.com or just comment on this video. So every week we post a new video on Tuesday, so if you want to see more, please subscribe.